And it looks like we're live. I did a little intro music because it's Fortune Cookie Friday. Well, because it to get to all the different systems, it takes a little time for them all to catch up, and then it says live. So then I cut off the music, and because if I don't cut off the music, and I might sound a little hoarse, I don't know why. I was doing good just a little while ago, but it's Fortune Cookie Friday. It's Fun Friday, and today on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, we're gonna pull back a oldie but a goodie where we talk about, oh God, here's Bubbles. Bubbles, stop it, Bubbles. Look who's in the look at who's there. Who's that? A cat? There's a cat there, Bubbles. You eat your fortune cookie. Talk about talk the next fun vacation. And this is something you can do as a team and you can do as an individual. I really recommend you do it as an individual as well as a team. Sometimes you don't want to share as much information, and maybe I've had teams where people didn't want to share as a team. I say, you know what? Come up with something on your own. Don't share with everyone. If you don't want to participate, it's fine. Come up with your own thing that you want to do. Right now, I got a cat. It's not time for the fortune cookie yet. Our little sweet tooth girl over here is trying to steal the fortune cookie. And if I touch it, I know she's gonna go after it. Just hold your horses, cat. Anyway, welcome to the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach, where we talk about Scrum and Agile, business, tech, points and tips, tactical and practical ideas to help you bring more value to your customer and not work so hard to bring that value to your customer and have a little fun along the way. And today was day 2 of my 60-day challenge, by the way, that I'm challenging myself to do a little a challenge show at 5:15 every day. And it's more than just doing the show, but it's for other purposes. And you have to watch the 5:15 episode. I'm going to try to make them smaller and smaller. So at some point in time that maybe they can be one of those, what do you call shorts, so that they'll be in the shorts category and go out with everyone every day. And I have to wrestle with Bubbles during the show. But today I want to talk about, we're going to do Fortune Cookie Friday, which I got the fortune cookie. Is Bubbles already aware? She's looking at it. No, Bubbles. It's like talking to a dog here. She's part dog. Sit. She's not going to sit. Here she comes. Bubbles, lay down. Yeah. Well, we're going to talk about doing this fun activity. So the idea is you get your team together and you share your next fun vacation or whatever. We just got off the holidays. New Year's is done. This year's a weird year because New Year's was on a Wednesday. Christmas was on a Wednesday. So all the holidays. So the kids are off for 2 weeks at a shot. But you know what? You're coming back to work. Now it's like you're exhausted, reflecting on your previous fun. If you had any fun or did anything fun during the holiday, what is your next thing that you're going to have fun? Like one of my next things I'm going to have fun. I got multiple, but the next thing is I'm going to take the kids snowboarding, and I'm going to have to go. So why do I say this? Share this event. One, it lets people know and your team what you're interested into, what's coming up. They may learn stuff. I do this as a networking activity as well. There's a networking thing. How do you do that? But I do this so they can learn more about each other and work closer together and share some fun stuff. Talking about work every day is boring. This is a great topic to do during a daily scrum or something like that. I know they say, oh, daily scrum is just for the developers. But sometimes as scrum masters, we got to break it up to monotony or maybe use it a retro. Really would rather use a retro to help improve the process. But if you want to use it as a breaker or an activity like Wednesdays or something like that you can go through. I do a Wednesday thing with people, with teams sometimes when they're open to it, to have a little fun. And maybe this is a topic you do. Now, why do I say you can do it as a team and you do it as an individual? And why do it now? Because now it's fresh in your mind. You just took a vacation. What prevented you to have fun on the vacation, right? And that's part of the whole networking thing. But what do you need to do to get prepared for the next fun event? So if I did this for myself, okay, I don't want to die on the ski slope, right? So I want to say, how do I make sure I'm going to have fun on the mountain in February sometime or something like that? Next time kids have off, or somehow we plan it out. I got to get in shape, right? So now you're thinking about, okay, I'm going to have fun. What do I need to do to allow myself to have fun? One is do my exercises, eat a little healthier, which I started thanks to my 60-day challenge of getting up. Well, I actually get up at 4:50 in the morning, but doing my show, doing that little clip at 5:15, that live thing, because it forces me, it's my accountability, which is a whole nother thing. But getting in shape, what do I need? Drink water, stretch more, get my muscles ready. Because my kids, when they did the snowboarding the other day, they were sore. They said, we're not tired, we're just sore from falling down so much. Because it's their second time they did the snowboarding and they're going to fall down. I told them you're going to fall down. I said, stretch those muscles out because they're going to take some impact. So one of the things you do is you talk about for yourself as an individual as well as your team. What do you need? What did you learn about the last vacation fun? What do you need to do to prepare? Maybe pick something, because here's the other thing. If we have a goal, what we want to achieve, not just going to really vacation, like maybe I know in the future we want to go to a uh, spring training game for the Phillies or something like that, right? You got to plan for that, right? You got to think about it. You say, okay, I want to do that. Or I want to go hike in the Appalachian Trail. I got my Appalachian Trails shirt underneath my sweater here. Go hike in the Appalachian Trails. Okay, I got to pick some place. What do I got to do? How do I plan that? So this gives you an opportunity to think of all the tasks or stories or efforts you need to do to get ready to have a good time on your trip. So this is a fun time to do it. It helps plan that, and it gives you a little motivation. Save some money maybe on each paycheck so you can pay for your vacation. Put a little money away in a vacation fund or something like that that you want to do from now until, like, if you want to go to Disney, well, it's expensive. You want to go to one of these resorts or something, put away a little bit of money, every paycheck, so that in the new year, so that when it does come, you're not all credit cards, right? You have some cash to pay the credit card down once you get the first bill after the first of the month or the month after your vacation, right? So now's the time as an activity for yourself is to plan that little vacation, a mini vacation, whatever you want to do. It doesn't have to be a full vacation. Like when I go skiing, it's just going to be half day. It's not going to be a full day, but I want to plan for it, and that's fun. And watching the kids learn new things and try new things, and hopefully I won't. It's been so long since I snowboarded. It's been at least 15 years or 13 years. How old? Well, it's going to be 14 when Isabel week has her birthday. But those are the kind of things you think about. So try that with your team. Try that for yourself. It gives you motivation. Maybe it will give you motivation for work or your career as well. You know, getting stuff done, getting that bonus check, or just performing in your own business. That gives you that. It's not just the work, it's what does that work allow you to do with your life, right? So it's a combination of the two. Man, I love what I do. I enjoy helping and coaching people. I enjoy creating stuff. A lot of things I like to do, but I also like to have fun with my family. So there's a little bit of everything there. So try that out. Try as a fun activity. What's your next fun thing? You can do that with your team. What prevented you from having fun before? What do you need to plan to be able to have fun? That's the barrier. What barriers you need to break? What? How can we help you? Maybe we can help you as a team. And like I said, sharing it as a team. What's the nice thing is about people might say, "Oh, that's a nice idea." And I actually had one group when we talked about this. We all didn't get laid off at the same time. We were all going to go to Disneyland in California at the same time and meet up different days. But we were trying to plan for the same week that we could just tag up so our families can meet and all that kind of stuff. If you're into that, it was fun. just to say hi at Disneyland and check out, see what things are going, and meeting other people doing it. So there's all that you can get from sharing as a team, but as an individual as well. Why are you doing the work you're doing? Are you doing it to have fun? Are you doing to enjoy family, enjoy your life? Don't wait till you're 80 years old and then decide you want to go on a trip to Mexico, because it's tough, man. It's like my mom just had a stroke at 84, so I don't think she's going to be flying anytime soon. So you got to do all this stuff when you're young, right? Now, don't take it all. You still got to work, but get there, right? So with that, let's talk about Fortune Cookie Friday. It is Fortune Cookie Friday. If you saw earlier, Bubbles was all over me trying to steal the fortune cookie. So what we do with the fortune cookie is, I haven't said this in a while, these are delivered by Agile. I call the Agile accountants, the bean counters, the one that do Agile maybe in the wrong way or the wrong reason, or they don't understand what we do and why we do it. So they send us a fortune cookie. Now what we do is we apply whatever's in this fortune cookie to what was talked about on this show. And it's Fun Friday, so we'll see what it says. All right. And by the way, Bubbles will sooner or later come here and try to steal a piece of the fortune cookie. I don't let her have the whole fortune cookie, but she does get a piece. And the reason why I'm looking over there right now, because her sister's in the room. And it was funny. I wish I took a picture of it, but I had Bubbles underneath my sweatshirt on my chair. She stole my chair this morning. Her sister jumped up on top of her. We were about to have a cafe. It didn't quite happen. All right. Here's the fortune cookie. Fortune Cookie Friday. As soon as I put this down, I know Bubbles is eyeing it up. All right. Let's see. A secret is no longer a secret by the time it gets to you. Ah, that's funny. I think that's funny. All right, I'm going to give Bubbles a piece of the fortune cookie. Here you go, Bubbles. There's some fortune cookie. So, a secret is no longer a secret by the time it gets to you. I guess, maybe sharing what people are interested, they can all, is it a secret? I'm going on vacation, where I'm going, we by the time it shares someone else, or you think it's a secret, you're going on vacation, everyone's going to know you're going to go on vacation at work, right? So at least it's in the office. Bubbles, what are you doing? Bubbles, you want a piece of fortune cookie? There she is. There we go. We got entertainment by Bubbles. She's like, why are you pulling that away? I see the other one. I'm just going to go get the other one here. Here's some more fortune cookie. She has a sweet tooth. Anyway, a secret is no longer a secret by the time it gets to you. And I want to say, let's change this up a little bit. And there's probably a Chinese word for winter on the other side. It doesn't make sense in the and Scrum or an Agile or a team or doing something. The whole thing, and like I had people say, well, they're going to find out in 2 years what software is going to do, or 6 months what the software is going to do, what it's going to look like. Well, in Scrum and Agile, especially Scrum, because we want feedback loops, we try not to keep secrets. It's no secret what's going to come out, and we share that, and we try to get those feedback loops. So you may think it's a secret, but sooner or later it's going to get leaked out. If it's not what the customers want, sooner or later the customer's going to find out it's not what the customer wants, and then they're going to start complaining. So you might as well go ahead and share what you're doing every time you do a sprint and an iteration, and share that with the customer, get some feedback loops on it. Because trust me, you may think it's a secret that the customer doesn't know. Bubbles, you're driving me nuts. But they will find out. So if it's not what the customer's going to want, someone's going to want to know. Your boss is going to want to know. So don't even bother trying to keep things secret, because it'll just make life worse for you or in the long run. So I would say, as far as Scrum goes, why we do sprint reviews, so things don't stay secret. The secret is no longer a secret by the time it gets to you. Secret's out there. What you're working on, they know. They already know what you're working on. Your customer knows. Your Your boss knows. Everyone knows of whether or not you're succeeding or failing. So you may think it's a secret and you're hiding it. Trust me, everyone on the team work long enough together, they all know what's going on. With that, I want to say happy scrumming. Have fun. Go through, plan your next fun vacation. Write it on a little piece of paper, what you need to get to achieve it. Put some goals down. Maybe if you're like me, you're doing your 60-day challenge, which is getting up early, so it frees up more time to do other things that are important. Maybe I'm getting more exercise in. Who knows? I get some exercise, do some more walking every day. I have to think about that. I got to add that on my habits between now and when I go skiing. I have to start stretching too. Though I did do that today. I did do more crunches and sit-ups and push-ups this morning and prep for that because I'm doing my 60-day challenge of getting up early in the morning. Anyway, I want to wish everyone happy scrumming and a great weekend. Have a fun weekend, and tomorrow will be another 60-day challenge. I guess it'll be day 3. I'll do that at 5:15. I'm doing my 5:15 challenge, and if you want to do the challenge or a challenge, you need help, sign up for my newsletter, join the Slack channel. If you need any support during your challenge, feel free to message me. Send me a note in LinkedIn or whatever message you can, and then join the Slack channel so I can do it more often, because there's a lot of stuff going on LinkedIn and social media, and who knows. Anyway, take care, everyone. Have a great day, and we'll see you again soon. And